test I take, I get an A. Yeah, screaming that's none. When I pulled out the lock, that's done. Doing my thing, homework all day, every day. Triggers is it, triggers is it, triggers is it, triggers is it. Seeing Mr. Ng's face during period 3. Triggers is it, triggers is it.
Alright, let's go over the pre-test, post-test solutions for Module 1. Question number 1 tells us to factor completely. We've talked about how you could A, B, and C. So there's a 1, there's a 1. So A is 1, B is 1, C is negative 12, and the method I've been teaching you guys is an X in a box. So A times C would be negative 12, B value would be 1. Two numbers that multiply to be negative 12. Same two numbers add to be positive 1. So this would be negative, and remember this term, it being split here. So the 4x and negative 3x go here always. The A value goes right here, and then the C value, negative 12, always goes in the bottom right. Here we're just taking out the greatest common factor, so that would be an x. This would be a 4, x, and a negative 3. So x plus 4, x minus 3, which was choice A is our answer. Alright, question number 2, we're going to factor again. So I have my A, B's, and C's. A times C is going to be negative 18. My B value is negative 17. I like to write out all the factors. Sometimes this is really helpful. And do you see one? I see it. This one's going to be negative. So we're splitting negative 18x plus 1x equals negative 17x. So we're going to always write that in the bottom left and top right. A value is 3x squared and negative 6. So now we're just going to take out the greatest common factor. So this direction will be x, negative 6, 3x, and this will be 1. So 3x plus 1 and x minus 6. And here's a great thing about the area model is if you were doing it the other way, let's just say you want to check your answer, you can just multiply from the outsides and just get the insides. And you guys know how to do that already. Alright, number 3. Same thing. A, B, C. A times C is 60, and your B value is 16. Let's list out all the factors over here. Five times 12, 4, 1, 2, 0, 15, 6 times 10. Guys see anything? Yeah. So just put an X, top right now. A value goes in the top left, and 60 in the top bottom right. Greatest common factor, X, 10, X, and 6. So you have, it says select all, so X plus 6, and X plus 10. And B are our correct answers. Okay, question number 4. Write the polynomial 2x squared minus 8x minus 10 in fully factored form. Write the answer in the form of a times x minus p, x minus q. So this is what we called factored form. Okay? So you'll notice that, I'm trying to show you guys here that 10 10 is 2 times 5. So you'll notice they all have a 2 in common. So that is the 2 I'm writing out. So I have x squared minus 4x minus 5. And then you're seeing if you can just take a greatest common factor here. Does that work? Yeah. So your answer is going to be 2 times x minus 5, x plus 1. And that would be choice C. Okay. Question number 5. Let's solve this system. Well, it's a linear system because both x and y are to the first power, and you'll notice that this one is telling you to substitute this one in here. Why? The second one is already solved for in terms of x. X is by itself, and you just put it in there. Let's just go backwards, put it up here. So 2 times, so instead of writing x, I'm going to write y plus 2. Basically, I put the second equation into the first equation. I'm going to go ahead and just distribute here. And combine like terms. 3y plus 4 equals 10, working backwards. Subtract 4 from both sides, and then you'll get y equals 2. Put that in any equation. I'm going to put it here. So 2 plus 2, x is equal to 4. So 4 comma 2 is our correct answer, which is A. All right, question number 6. Notice how it's not solved for here. You can use this in substitution. I'm going to show you elimination. I'm going to multiply the second one by -3. This will give me -3x minus 9y equals -75. And the first one, this one in white box here, I'm just going to put it right above it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add going down. And you'll notice that this is 0, and that's why they call it subtraction or elimination. You could call it also addition. So -8y, 75, 6, -56. We'll divide by -8, and you'll get y is equal to +7. Let's work with a smaller number. So if y is 7, subtract the 7 from both sides, you're going to get 3x, oops, divided by 3, x is equal to 4. So 4 comma 7 is our answer. Plot the point where the graph and they intersect. Okay, so every time you see y, we're going to write 1 equals to -1/3 x plus 1. I see y here, so I'm going to write -1/3 x plus 1. So basically I'm setting both of these equal to each other. This one is 2/3 x plus 4. Another way of seeing this, let's see if I can do some magic. Okay, so this is equal to y, yes, and the right side is also equal to y, so basically you can just erase it because now they're equal to each other. I'm going to add 1/3 x to both sides, and the reason I'm doing that is so I can eliminate this one, so you're just left with this 1. Now, in fractions, you just add the numerators when the denominators are the same. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 over 3x. And 3 divided by 3 is just 1. Subtract the 4, and you're going to get x equals -3. And the only choice that has that is the first one. All right, question number 8. Which number line shows a solution set? So let's just go ahead and solve that. I like to move the smaller variable so you have -5 less than 4x plus 3. Subtract 3. -8 less than 4x. You only flip the inequality sign if you divide by or multiply by negative. This will give you x. -2 is less than x, or you can rewrite it. Notice how it's pointing towards the -2. X is bigger than -2. So go to -2. This means open circle. Whatever number is bigger than 2, so -2, open circle, and then going towards the right, that would be choice B. Okay, question number 9. Which graph represents a solution set of y is less than or equal to 2/3 x minus 1? So this is in slope-intercept form. You notice that has a equal sign, so this is going to be a solid line. So I'm going to eliminate D and B. All right, the next thing I'm going to notice in slope-intercept form is you have the y-intercept at -1, which they both have. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is test it. So my test point is going to be 0, 0. X should be 0, and then y should be 0. So let's go ahead and put it in there. Every x is 0, and every y is 0. So you'll have 0 is less than or equal to -1. Is this true? 0 is smaller than or equal to -1. Sorry, that is false. Try that again. 0 is not smaller than -1. So 0 less than or equal to -1, this is false. We're not going to shade. Don't shade 0, 0. Okay, so here is 0, 0. So that area you're not going to shade. You're going to shade everything that's not on that, which would be this side. So choice A would be our answer. And then number 10. Andy is designing a new t-shirt to sell in a surf shop. The function is P of x equals 4.25x minus 250. And the profit to earn for selling X amount of t-shirts. Find the minimum number of t-shirts Andy must sell to earn a profit of at least 300. Okay, so this last one basically tells me we want our profits to be at least or bigger than or equal to 300. And if I already have this one, I can just do a substitution. Every time I see P of x, we can write greater than or equal to 300. So I see P of x right here. I'm going to write 300. Notice how it's pointing towards the 300. So does that make sense? I'm basically taking all of this in pink and I'm putting it right there. Okay, so I'm just going to add 250. And I'm going to get 550 less than or equal to 4.25x. We're going to divide, because it's multiplication, that's the opposite. Let's put that into a calculator. 550 divided by and that would be choice D. Alright, hope this was helpful for you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
We doing math today, ain't got time for no games. We doing math today, all work and no play. We doing math today, listen up and behave. We doing math today, we doing math today.